Hello, Taurus. This is Debs, and this is your weekly TGIF for Friday, the 8th, 2023. Taurus, two things came to mind when I sat down. In a vision, I saw a water wheel, literally like a water mill, a wheel going round. And then I saw a Ferris wheel, like in a fairground. So, Taurus, you may be dealing with cycles. Or you may be stuck in a cycle, stuck in a loop. I'm hearing the loop is big enough to hang yourself with. Now, obviously, that's not literal. Taurus, you may feel as if you're sick of a cycle. It's as if, oh, God, I need change. Yeah. But I'm hearing not yet. Okay, all right. So anyway, this is the Tarot Royale, thank you, Michael, by Cira Marchetti. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. So Archangel Michael, what have we got for my lovely Taurians? Friday, the 8th of December, 2023. I'm now hearing drop and carry one. Drop and carry one. Is that a knitting term or a crochet term? Dot and carry one. No, drop. Thank you, Michael. Drop and carry one. Okay. Are you dropping one person and picking up another? I don't know, Taurus. Do you feel stuck in a cycle of being unable to make up your mind between two people? Wow. Magician and the Emperor. Okay. Let's see what's going on, guys. Yeah. Oh, Michael's saying that's it. He's not, actually. He's saying to me, what am I saying, Deborah? And he's saying that's enough. Have you had enough? Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's one of you out there saying, come on, Debs, get on with the reading. Could be. Okay. All right, Taurus. Now, guys, we start with a 9 of Pentacles. I think, Taurus, you're sat in the 9 of Pentacles. With the energy of the Strength card, you have been holding back from closing out a cycle. You don't want to close out a cycle with someone. Because the truth is, with the Ace of Swords, that you are obsessed with someone after a one-night stand. Okay. Sorry, guys, that's how I'm reading it. All right. You may read it differently. What you're hoping to manifest is an Emperor, or you're hoping to manifest a married man or an Aries and come back into reunion. So, Taurus, I don't know whether or not you met someone and then realized they were married and pulled back, but are now realizing you just can't be without this person. Maybe the chemistry is crazy because this is you obsessed with the Ace of Wands. You may be getting erotic flashbacks, Taurus, of a connection with someone, but you may have held back because they weren't single with the Emperor. But Taurus, it's almost as if you can't help yourself. You can't help yourself. Now, for some of you, you may be obsessed with someone older or obsessed with someone who is in a high level of management. You could even be in love with your boss. I don't know. But Taurus, you are not wanting to let this go. All right, guys, moving into the second deck. Here we go, guys. Tarot of Mystical Moments. What do we have for my lovely Taurians? So, guys, we've got Leo there, Capricorn and Aries shown significantly, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini with a Magician. It's as if I should walk away. I know that I have to close out the cycle, but I just can't help myself, right? He's so sexy, or could be a Could be a masculine who's obsessed with someone at a high level. You could be a female sat in your masculine energy as the Emperor, and you could have a guy obsessed with you. Okay. Taurus. All right. I'm hearing that really old British Cockney song, Underneath the Arches. Underneath the Arches. Have you been meeting this person secretively? I hope it wasn't underneath a railway bridge, but it could be. Where no one can see you. Okay, guys. Let's see. So Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. So this is you guys. But you are single with a 9 of Pentacles. So you are a single Taurian feminine who seems to be very successful with the 6 of Wands. Doing very well in the job that you do, earning your money. 8 of Pentacles, working hard. Now, I don't know whether or not you met this Emperor in a work situation. Now, the Emperor, as I said, can be boss, head of a company, entrepreneur, something like that. Or it can represent a married man, okay? So you met this guy, the Emperor. You could have been working together somehow, but you two met. And Taurus, you kind of fell in love with the 2 of Cups. You kind of fell in love. But you didn't know at the time that you two connected that he was married. Now, it could well be that this is simply a guy who just didn't bother to wear a wedding ring. It could be that he knew he was married, but there was an attraction and he couldn't bear to tell you. But Taurus, you fell for this guy, only to realize with the 7 of Swords that he was connected to someone else. With the 5 of Wands, there could have been an argument between the 2 of you, or you, I feel, pulled back, put up defenses, and you sat in your head for the longest time. I think what you're trying to make a decision about with the Judgment card is, with the 2 of Pentacles, if you hang on in there and continue a third-party situation or develop this further, is there a likelihood that this guy is actually going to leave his wife? What you're thinking about, Taurus, is this is a bit risky. It may not come to anything, but the attraction is electric. You two get on really well, and there's a lot of love between the 2 of you. That's developed, I'm hearing, over time. But you may not have had any idea, Taurus, that this guy was married until you guys got closer, right? And maybe he had to admit the truth. So you have to make a decision as to whether or not you're going to stick with this, despite the fact that he's married, with the hope, I'm hearing fingers crossed, that he may decide to leave his partner to make it work with you. Your decision. All right, guys, moving into the tarot. Here we go, guys. This is the Arcanum Tarot. What have you got for my lovely Taurians, Michael? Thank you. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. So Taurus, you are a single, I'm hearing single white female. Okay. You are a single female. Okay. Who is needing to make a serious decision. Hang on, wasn't Single White Female a sort of horror movie about a woman who met someone on an advert and realized then the person was dangerous? Be careful, Taurus. Okay, I don't know why that came through. Page of Wands. Flirtatious messages. And with the Ace of Cups, the opportunity of moving into a relationship. But this is based on love, not commitment, because I think your Emperor is already married. But you're wanting to manifest this guy. You're not wanting to let this go. Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. You're hoping to manifest holding on to this guy and just keeping this going. Temperance, yeah. You plan on staying calm, biding your time, sort of treading water. Let's see if this guy eventually leaves his wife. You want to be the next in line, Taurus. Yeah. You know that this guy is in a long-term relationship. With the moon energy, he may have hid it from you before. This is you a little bit nervous. Oh my goodness, it's a risk. What if I get my heart broken and he never leaves his wife? But you're willing to take the risk. Seven of Wands. Because what you're fearful of is if you push his advances away and then he decides to divorce, you've lost your guy. And you are in love with him, Taurus. You are in love with him. So this is you trying to be savvy. Yeah. The Emperor, shot out of the deck. So what you're thinking about is, I don't really want to push him away anyway. Oh, these passionate messages. Eight of Wands. I know that he sat in the Seven of Swords, but what if he does leave his wife? What if I push him away and then I regret it because 6 months later he goes through divorce, right? Taurus, you know it's a risk, but you just can't help yourself. Yeah, you're really hoping to hang on in there and wait until this Seven of Swords energy ends with this guy deciding to leave his wife. You're hoping for transformation. You're hoping with the King of Swords he does the right thing. He speaks to a divorce lawyer and you two can then move into a commitment. Yeah. You're waiting, Taurus, with the Hierophant for this guy to move things into a legal situation so you two can move forward into a commitment. Yes, Taurus, that would be your dream come true, the Star. The Star. This could be a man with Aquarius in his chart and Aries. Eight of Swords. The problem is, what if he doesn't? What if he doesn't and you waste your time? He never leaves his wife and you can't get over him. King of Wands. You are so attracted to this guy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, you're dreaming of the Ten of Cups with this guy. It's strong fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, what is going to happen here? Two of Cups. Both of you are going to admit that you've fallen in love with each other. But both of you are also going to admit that this is not the ideal situation. Now, particularly Taurus, if you guys work together, you know, with companies maybe frowning on workplace relationships, that sort of thing. Oh, the cards are being difficult. Interesting. Six of Wands. Yes, this could be a work connection. You may wonder quietly, Taurus, whether or not this guy is sat in any ego, you know, big boss man who's got a sexy young girl on the side who could be you, Taurus. I don't know your age, but, you know, wife at home, that's it. You may be wondering whether or not he's sat in any ego. Ace of Swords. You're determined to win, though, Taurus. That determination is showing through. Six of Swords. You're hanging on in there because you want this guy to go through a court case and then to move forward into calmer waters with you. Is it going to happen, though? What is going to happen here between Taurus and the Emperor? The Chariot. You guys may go away for a naughty weekend. It may make you feel even more burdened, though, with a 10 of Wands. Why? Because with the 9 of Swords, what you're realizing is you're just a bit obsessed with this guy. And you're having sleepless nights because your feelings are growing deeper and deeper. And you're now wondering, what if he doesn't leave his wife? 5 of Wands, internal conflict. You could begin to feel agitated, Taurus. Yeah, because at the moment, you're standing at crossroads waiting for this guy to make a decision to break free. And with the 2 of Swords, you're trying to push down your feelings about this, but it's not easy. 4 of Swords, you're trying to keep your cool, you're trying to stay nice and calm, but the more you interact with this guy, the more you see him, spend time with him, the more you're falling for him, and you're worried that things aren't going to change. 6 of Cups. You could have known each other for quite a while, maybe in a workplace situation, or you could simply have known him as a married man, but then fell into an affair. You may be thinking about children in the mix. Maybe he's got kids. Wheel of Destiny. There is a very strong past life connection here. 6 of Cups can be past life. Wheel of Destiny is a destined turn of events. What is going to happen here for my lovely Taurians? Okay, Justice. You may not be able to help yourself, Taurus, but you may broach the subject with this Emperor. Are you going to move into a legal court case with a Justice card? Are you going to bring balance to the situation? Or are you going to stay married? Taurus, it's almost as if you didn't want to say anything because you were not wanting to cause any kind of disconnect between the two of you. You didn't want to have an argument about this. You didn't really want to bring up the subject because it's not romantic, it's not sexy, but you kind of want to know. You want to know. Yeah. I mean, is this going to stay an overindulgent situation, or am I going to get my dream come true? Taurus, it's as if you can't help yourself. You've got to talk about this. You've got to talk about this. What is the Emperor's view? What is the Emperor's view? Okay, he's worried about losing money, but he also doesn't want to separate from you because he would miss you too much. The High Priestess, he wants to keep this a secret, Taurus. He wants to keep this a secret between you two. He is looking at the past. He is looking at his finances. Maybe judging whether or not he can afford to divorce. What's he thinking about? Wow. Taurus, he is thinking about taking a leap of faith and a risk. Aries energy. He's thinking about it. What is the energy of the Fool? He could try to develop a deeper connection with you while still staying married. You know, forge his own path while still staying married, but he knows there will be some kind of tower moment. His wife will find out, or it could be that he feels that you couldn't cope with it and you'd run off in the opposite direction. He wants to do something risky, but it's on impulse. So this isn't a man going through the law courts offering you commitment by detaching from his wife. He's going to do something really impulsive, but he feels if he does, it's going to bring the tower down. He feels that it would bring the tower down. What is that? What is the impulsive action he wants to take? Wow, Taurus. He wants to go on holiday with you with the World card. He wants to see how you guys settle in together over maybe a week or 2 week period of time. He's going to book a clandestine, I'm hearing 2 week holiday in another area, away from where he lives with his wife, away from a workplace environment. He wants to take you away on your own. I think that's him knowing it's risky, but I believe he wants to do that, Taurus, to see whether or not you two can very happily get on living together for 2 weeks. He's sort of testing the water. He's testing the water. He knows it's risky, but that's what he wants to do. Page of Swords. He's going to suggest that. He's going to suggest that. Yes, he's going to suggest that. Yeah, the Sun. Taurus, he could be whisking you away somewhere exotic, right? It's December, so it could be he takes you to the Maldives or the Seychelles or somewhere like that. He wants you guys to have fun in the sun for a couple of weeks to see how you guys really get on. What is he realizing? What is he realizing here? That with the Queen of Cups, Taurus, you are in love with him. You may not have wanted to have shown it before, but you are in love with him. You are in love with him. And there's a heck of a lot of passion between the two of you. Goodness me. What are you going to say to him? Do you love me? Knight of Cups. What is he going to say? What is he going to say? Yes, you're my lover. Interesting answer. Yes, of course, you're my lover. He may say, I feel a very strong connection to you. I feel very close to you. I feel as if we may have met in another life. How is Taurus feeling? You're disappointed by that. You're going to be disappointed. Because here is you sat firmly in the Queen of Cups, feeling very emotional about this guy, feeling, God, I'm in love with him. I just want to spend every single minute I can with this guy. And this is you tentatively saying, I'm assuming you love me too. But he doesn't directly say, yes, of course I'm in love with you. Yes, of course I love you. What he says is, well, I feel a spiritual connection with you. I feel very close to you. You're my lover, which is different than I love you, right? So with the Four of Cups, you may be a bit disappointed. You may think, oh gosh, okay, so he really does just see me as a lover. But I think he's testing the water, Taurus. I hope this doesn't blow up. What's going to happen after that point of time? Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing someone say to themselves, okay, back to work then, back to work then. Great holiday, back to work then. Things are going to go back to normal for a while. Now, you may work together and you've been keeping a relationship secret, or you're simply going to be coming back from holiday, getting on with your individual lives. Taurus, you may feel heartbroken. You may think, oh, great, was that all it was? He just wanted to have a little bit of fun for a couple of weeks. He might have pretended to his wife he was on a work trip or something. You feel very disappointed after this, because after this trip away, you're even more in love with him, but the reaction you're getting from him is, well, you're my lover, yeah. I mean, you know, I feel physically close to you. I do feel spiritually connected to you. But you didn't hear I love you, which is what you wanted. Yeah, so you're sitting in the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You're a bit confused. Well, hang on. Is it one-sided? I mean, is this guy just very attracted to me? Is it that he doesn't actually love me? Oh, Taurus. Okay. What is going to happen with the energy of the Hermit, Taurus? I think you're going to pull back. I do. I think you're going to pull back and say to this Emperor, look, I just feel we need a bit of time apart. I just think we need a little bit of space. Why? Because what you're realizing, Taurus, is maybe what this Emperor really wanted was, I don't know, a long-term affair situation. It was just chemistry. What are you thinking about? And Taurus, you want a commitment. Queen of Pentacles, you want a commitment. You want a man who's going to commit to you. You don't just want to be somebody's bit on the side. You don't. So Taurus, you're pulling back. What is going to happen between Taurus and the Emperor? King of Pentacles. Taurus, he is going to say to you, he wants to find a way of committing to you. He feels very connected to you. He also feels in a strangely detached sense that you two work well as a team. He's looking for a team player. Maybe a woman who is also earning a decent amount of money, highly intelligent, good at what she does. He feels you two are a good match, but it's strange. It's almost as if he's disconnected from his emotion. Now, he could simply be a workaholic or somebody very logical. He feels you two will be a great match. Okay, what else is he saying? Two of Pentacles. What he's saying, Taurus, is he's trying to make up his mind what to do about his marriage. Yes, he's trying to make up his mind because he may have kids, or he could be saying to you, I'm thinking about signing divorce papers. I'm thinking about giving the mother of my children child support to be with you. But what he's telling you is he hasn't made a firm decision yet, but he sees a future with you. What is he saying to Taurus? I just need to think about it, Hangman. I need to think about it. I can't make a firm decision yet. Pisces energy. How are you feeling, Taurus? Five of Cups. You're losing faith in this. You may feel as if he's stringing you along in the nicest sense. What is the outcome for Taurus? Is this Emperor going to leave his Empress, or is he going to stay married? Okay, Knight of Swords. Taurus, this is difficult. He could gaslight you. He could cause an argument for no reason, believing that after the argument you would just detach. Wow. And Taurus, you may sit in the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, guys. I can't change that. You may sit in the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Taurus, you're going to shift from the Queen of Cups into the Queen of Swords. You are now realizing that this is someone who may not have decided to leave his marriage. And now it's very awkward because you're in love with him and he knows that he suggested that you two work well together. You're a great team. He thinks about you. He feels close to you. But in the back of your mind, what you're thinking about is, yes, but he didn't tell me he was in love with me. I've been waiting for him to leave his wife to be with me and he's not doing it. Worse, he's actually now causing a few problems. Knight of Swords is him getting very testy, creating arguments with you for no reason. Kind of, you know, get off my case sort of thing. And you may feel devastated because all you want is to be with this guy in a committed relationship. So you may feel messed around. What is Taurus saying? Yeah, the Empress. So I guess you're staying with your wife then. Wow. I guess you're going to hang on to your wife. Four of Pentacles. What is this Emperor's reaction? What is he going to do? Taurus, he may say to you that he would consider moving into legal separation so you two could live together. But this is a man who is saying no to divorce. What is your response to that? You don't really want to do that, Nine of Wands, because you're a single, independent, abundant woman with a lot to offer. You don't just want to end up moving in with this guy, realizing that he's still going to stay married to his wife. It's kind of he wants it all his own way. You may feel a bit annoyed about that, particularly with the Nine of Wands. If you guys have been dancing around each other for sort of 9 months, are we actually going to do this? You may feel it's a cop-out, you know? Yeah, underneath the deck. You may think, yeah, it's easy for him to say that because he gets all he wants, right? He has his fun with me while staying married. Yeah, it's going to still be a third-party situation. Taurus, Eight of Cups, you may end up walking away. Okay, guys? You may end up walking away. All right. So, Taurus, this has been a challenging reading, but I hope it's helped someone. Thank you for coping with the noise outside, if you can hear it. They're doing renovations again in Nice, so sorry about that. But I hope it's helped. Take care of you. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.